Where is the evidence? I want you to show me the evidence. Anyway, we'll get started here just in a few seconds. I'm going to reach out to my inner circle members and super chatters, and also chatters. We'll get started just in a little bit. Hi, Bill. Hi, Jamie. Hi, Craig, Jody, John, James Saunders. Thank you so much. I love and appreciate you. The children and the orphans are going to love it. Hello, my son, Matthew. I miss you already. Hi, Jerome. Hi, Deborah. Hi, Jody again. Arthur. You see here, it jumped really quick. Arthur. Um, Let me see here. There we go. Sandy, Karen, Shauna, Mary, Lisa Marie, Melody, Scott, Eric. Thank you very much. And we're right there. Hello, everybody. My name is Robert Hollis. I hope you're having a wonderful and blessed day. And today's title is Where is the Evidence? Just point to me and show me the evidence. Now, one of the things I want to tell you guys, when I was really, really young, I don't know where I learned this, but I learned this, I guess, from, watching people work. You become who you hang around. And, I would see people work, and then I'd see them get paid, and then I'd see them purchase things. Like, for me, when I was young, motorcycles and, cars and stuff like this. But, by their fruit, you will know them. By their fruit, you will know them. And I learned this later in life through documentation beats conversation. So documentation means that someone's showing you documentation of the very thing they're saying. And it beats just talking about it all day. So Lisa Marie, thank you so much for being part of the inner circle. Jerome as well. I just love and appreciate you guys so much. The children are going to love it. And we live in a day and time where everyone just listens to everybody. It is just but mind-boggling to me, because everything that I grew up as, someone said, well, who's the best NASCAR driver? Who's the best football player? Who's the best basketball player? Anything in my world was based on facts. So someone says, now I think so-and-so is the best NASCAR driver. And then you go, well, they don't even have any world championships. You know what I mean? They're not inducted in the Hall of Fame. And so when I learned this in my, first big job was with Roger Penske, a billionaire. And he's the one that said, hey, based on how we qualify, based on our speed, based on how we place in the race, is everyone can talk all kinds of stuff. But when you look on the tower and you see where the car's rated, then you get to see documentation beats conversation. So if there's anything that I could tell each and every one of you, is you cannot and you should not ask for the evidence. When someone tells you that they're doing something and I'm growing and our company's growing faster than ever and I have the best comp plan and we have the best products, blah, 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 blah. No one ever says, because people say we're the fastest growing company. You don't even know all of the companies. We have the best product. You don't even know all of the product. See, there's language that people say immediately that sort of gives them away, doesn't it? And it's like, maybe a product or a service or the way that you market might be different for someone versus that one. But the blanket statements that we're the next $1 billion company or the next $1 trillion company is just ludicrous. And so when you get right to the bottom line, I think I shared this on another video. Thank you so much, Jerome. I love and appreciate you for being a super chatter. Again, the children are going to love it. Why is it that, I shared this on another video, and all of a sudden it was a young girl, and she said, um, well, listen, I hired this guy, and I love this phrase. I hired him because he had this contractor had a lower estimate of what it was going to cost. And I remember Judge Judy goes, "Oh, I remember being young when I wouldn't ask anybody for referrals. I wouldn't ask anybody for testimonials of people that I could call to see if this was a good contractor, that he actually did the bid with the amount and didn't overcharge, and also was in a position where, he got it done when he said he was going to get it done." And so, she says, I remember learning that lesson. And so, for my deal, and this is my opinion, more than any product or company, I would rather find a mentor. I would rather find someone that was available. There's two kinds of quote unquote documented people or evidence of them doing stuff. One may show you their evidence. You know what I mean? I was showing my wife recently a YouTube channel where the very first thing that you see him doing, he's at an ATM, and he clicks balance inquiry, and immediately sees that number in there, and he's like, wow. You know what I mean? All of a sudden it's like, what? And one of the biggest things that I get all the time about people that ask me about my documentation is, I never thought of this ever, because I just showed the documentation. And this guy said, what's more impressive than the amount of money that you make? And I said, what? And he goes, your ongoing balance. That as all these deposits come in, of course, we spend the money as well and pay taxes and do all this stuff. But he said, your balance, whenever I see any of your documentation, it's like, wow, I'd love to always look at my account and see that kind of money. And the other thing is showing a person's back office, so, one of the things that I learned very, very early in life is, the lesson I learned from Roger Penske was when I told him that I thought that I heard about this idea. And you guys have seen it if I ever talk about anything. And he says, how do you know that? How do you know that? Which ended up being close to the title of How Is That Working? Everyone's trying to tell me that I'm doing this and I'm doing this and I'm doing this. What if you said to people, listen, can I see some evidence? I just want to see, I want to talk to a few people that you have seen this. I want to see before and after pictures. You know what I mean? What you used to do, and what did you used to make, and how are you making that money now? How many people have you helped? So one is a person that's available, and another person that has evidence of their lifestyle is someone that has helped other people. See, again, think about this. I always talk about this too, is like, say you had two people that were going to teach you to do something. Let's say dancing, right? You've always said, oh my God, I go to a wedding reception, or I go to, out to a gathering, and I all of a sudden see these couples get together, and the way they dance is just like, oh my God. Whenever someone sees that, they go, you know what? I would like to really, really take some time and learn to dance. And if you're with someone significant, your significant other, learn to dance with them. And everybody goes, that would be awesome. Well, one, it's a decision. Once you make the decision, now you got to find a mentor, someone that can teach you. Would you rather go into a dance studio, see trophies everywhere, and the person says, you go, wow, these are a lot of trophies, and the person says, yeah, they're all mine. These are the contests that I've been in, and these are the contests that I won. And then you go into another dance studio, and that person says, hey, wow, look at all the trophies. And they so say, yeah, that's mostly my students. Those are people that I've taught. What? See, so, just because someone has evidence or documentation that they've done well, do they have any evidence of helping somebody else do it? See, so, I don't know how many people that I've helped over the years, 37 years, but I do know 67 of them that have reached out to me and said, Robert, you're the reason that I've been able to earn millions and millions in commission. And so it's neat to have that evidence, and then evidence like I show, and show me the money, or success to freedom. All those videos that I have on my YouTube channel, I just tell people, put in documentation beats conversation or show me the money, because I always show documentation of that stuff, because I would want someone to be documented. So even when you see someone that has a great lifestyle, it's like, they're showing you their lifestyle, but are they talking about anyone that they ever helped? Interesting, huh? And so I would rather find a person that's documented and has the evidence that they've helped others succeed, plus they have some kind of evidence that, like a chat, you reach out to them in a chat, social media chat, and they respond to you. There's so many people that I've been able to work with in my career because people have reached out to other people that are so-called leaders, and the person won't even respond to them. It's like, makes my job pretty easy. So if there's anything that I could give you, and thank you so much, Mike, for being a super chatter. You're just amazing. And thanks, Darren. It was great chatting to you today. I'm proud of you. Smart guy. Eric, thank you so much. You guys are amazing. So where is the evidence? Where is the evidence? We see all this in court all the time, don't we? Show us the evidence. We found the murder weapon. We found the DNA of the victim on the knife. And we also found the person's DNA on this knife. Wow. Wow. Oh, we have videotape of the person. See, it's like the more overwhelming evidence there is, sort of like the best slam dunk. And then when we hear people that we almost 1000% believe, oh my God, this person did it. This person did it. And then all of a sudden, for whatever reason, they don't have enough evidence. It's all circumstantial evidence. Then that's why you have a jury, whether right or wrong, and with your opinion, the person could get away with murder, could get away with the crime, because there's a lack of evidence. And you always hear that all the time. So how you can change, how you can get more in 2024, how you can make 24 your best year ever, is be very, very selective with who you're learning from, who inspires you, who gives you evidence that they can help someone else succeed. So if you look at some of my YouTube videos, or some of the ones that are posted here in this, there's no doubt in my mind that I have the evidence of sharing with you exactly how to do this in both ways. So if there's anything that I can do to help you, please let me know. I believe in you, even though I haven't met you. And I love and appreciate you, even though I haven't met you. Why? If others can, be trolls and hate you and say negative stuff about you, why can't I feel love for you and appreciate you without meeting you or knowing you? And so please do me a huge favor, subscribe to this channel, click that little bell so you get new videos. We do them daily. And also share this video with other people. So if you focus on always looking for the evidence and having the courage and the boldness to protect yourself and ask for evidence, I can guarantee you, you're going to start being inspired by the right group of people. And when you follow them, then the next phase is don't lie to yourself. Stop lying to yourself. Stop beating yourself up. If you say you're a leader, if you say that you're confident, if you say that you know what you're doing, if you say that you can do this, then where's the two evidences? Would you be willing to show your back office for the last 3 months? Would you be willing to show your deposits and your online banking? Would you be willing to share with me a few people that that you've helped in the last 60 days that say that you're responsible for showing them how to get evidence or results? Very interesting, because Jim Rohn, one of my mentors, is one of those people that says, "Hey, listen, sometimes you need to be brutally honest and go, if someone asked me for my evidence, I would be in trouble. I would be in trouble." Then what do you do? If you don't have any evidence, what do you do? Exactly what I did is I realized, hey, I'm broke as a joke. I got broke-itis. I'm so broke I can't pay attention. It's like I was willing to say, hey, listen, I'm an auto mechanic on workman's comp. I make $900 a month. I don't have any electricity. I'm getting evicted from my apartment. I'm trying to hide my car, a used car, from the repo man because I got a pawn loan. See, I was brutally honest with myself and other people where I was financially. But there's hope. There's hope. I found this guy and he makes $62,000 a month. Evidence, I seen his check. I seen his check attached to his stub in the company envelope. Oh, by the way, here's a picture of me and him. And he's helped, Lori and Sherry and Rich and Mark. He's helped these people. I seen the evidence of pictures with him, with these people, with them holding their check for 1 month that were over 8,000, 9,000, 13,000. See, I was able to give all the praise and recognition to somebody that I was learning from. And then I would tell them right away, don't you find it refreshing that you get to work directly with this guy or this woman? I'd like to introduce you to him on group chat. It's like, wow, you're working directly with these people. And see, that is the way that I was able to succeed. How I made, over $10,210 my first 45 days in this industry. It wasn't because I was genius. It was that I was smart enough to ask for evidence and only work with people that had evidence of the things that I wanted in my life. That is, to me, the most important thing in the world. Because if that leader or that person decides to move and go to other companies or do other things, it's because they have documentation or evidence that they did it. So I appreciate you again. I'll see you on the next video. And don't ever forget, if no one's giving you permission to be fulfilled and happy and successful, let me do that for you, because my mentors did that for me. I believe in you and I know you can do it. If I did it, you can do it. So bye for now.